I'm Ivan, an avid adventurer, world traveler, and host of the FIREBALL RUN. This is the real story of a legendary 2,000-mile life-size trivia game. To win, drivers are taking the road less traveled in hot pursuit of America's obscure historic artifacts, underdiscovered places, and extraordinary experiences.
Unlike reality TV, this show is real.
Starting right here in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, they'll compete mile after mile in the world's largest trivia game, using America as the game board to adventure to unique places like Rochester, Minnesota, Dubuque, Iowa, Burlington, Iowa, Fort Dodge, Iowa, Yankton, South Dakota, Vermilion, South Dakota, Pierce, South Dakota, to finish in the City of Presidents, Rapid City, South Dakota. Come on! Like I said, this competition is real, and although there are 40 teams in the 8-day adventure rally, this season you're hopping into the back seat with these characters. First up, number 100, Team Versailles, featuring Mrs. Jacqueline Siegel from Celebrity Wife Swap and the award-winning documentary Queen of Versailles. Joining her is actor Brian O'Halloran from cult comedy films Clerks, Mallrats, and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Former Mrs. Orlando, Robin, and real estate developer Ryan. Can this van load of personalities pull together, or will the cramped celebrity caravan lead to diva-level conflict? Next, number 93, The Rangers, featuring actor Austin St. John. Although an accomplished actor, John draws worldwide fan adoration for his role as the original Red Ranger from hit superhero series The Power Rangers. Joining him is television and motion picture stunt actor Cord Newman. Cord literally raced, crashed, and burned in Too Fast, Too Furious, Dukes of Hazzard, and most recently Amazon's Jack Ryan television series. They are driving this Lexus? Well, you know what they say. It's all about the driver. Introducing Team 2, the Miss Americas. These brilliant ladies are none other than diabetes advocate, actress, and 1999 Miss America winner Nicole Johnson, and her friend, 1985 Miss America winner, veterans advocate, and author Charlene Hawkes, who also just happens to have been the first foreign-born bilingual Miss America. Don't underestimate these beauties. The respective graduates of the University of South Florida and Brigham Young University most definitely bring brains to the game. Oh, and this, a spanking new Lexus GSF. Now for I-Team, number 73. Comprised of Navy veteran, vintage aircraft collector, and founder of Integra Optics, David Prescott, and his best friend, Clark University graduate, engineer, and president of Integra LED, Jeff DeWeese. Interesting fact about Jeff, he once lived on 18 Elm Street, which horror film fans will recognize as the Elm Street from the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. They are joined by Brazilian Air Force ace pilot, engineer, and legendary astronaut Marcos Cesar Pontes. Astronaut Pontes is Brazil's first and only astronaut having ascended to the International Space Station aboard Soyuz TMA-7 and TMA-8. Wow, that's a lot of science packed into one vehicle. Good thing they're driving this. We roll from astronauts to mayors, introducing 22, the Burlington Leaders, and aptly named. This truly dynamic duo arrives all the way from FIREBALL RUN feature destination Burlington, Iowa. Making up this team is entrepreneur, lighting pioneer, and inventor Chad Palmer, who is also a CEO. Joining him is one charismatic community man, minister and 3-term Burlington Mayor Shane McCampbell. Total commitment, Shane serves on the Emergency Management, Renewable Energy Commission, and Affordable Living Boards. Both these gents are born and raised Burlington Iowans and high school buddies. Driving this 2018 Ford Explorer, will they bring the hometown a win, or will their game go down like a Florida election recount? As they say, age is just a number. Introducing a couple of lovebirds hailing from Sarasota, Florida, Team 50, the Newlyweds. This match was made in heaven less than a month ago. Meet the lovely Mrs. Molly and her husband Nick. Molly is a philanthropist, having served on countless charity boards and donating to an array of worthy causes abroad. This always on-the-go lady doesn't even know the word retired. For her deeply driven husband Nick, however, retirement is so close, he can taste it. An Ocean View, New Jersey native, Nick is a Dickinson College graduate and beloved veterinarian weeks away from selling his acclaimed animal clinics. Don't even whisper the words Lincoln Continental. These kids are trailblazing in this tricked-out, all-terrain Jeep. All being said, FIREBALL RUN is their first road trip together. Will pressure strengthen their bond, or will this trip lead to a finish in the Big D? And you know I don't mean Dallas. Finally, number 17, Team Impact. Last indeed, does not mean least. In fact, this two-person childhood friend team certainly holds their own when it comes to street cred. Arriving from Celebration, Florida, Kelly is the co-founder and CEO of a widely regarded investment banking firm. Talk about dual identity. She's mega deal maker by day and dedicated mom thereafter. Kelly has worked alongside banking's best, ranging from Morgan Stanley to Goldman Sachs. Her co-driver, Jay Menez, is a former Wall Street banker, keynote speaker, and the author of #1 international bestseller, Spark, The 8 Mental Habits of Highly Successful People, which I'll shamelessly mention just happens to be available now on Amazon. And they are driving this freshly unpacked, screamin' Audi S8 Plus. While accounts look good for this team, just one bad investment could lead to a big fail.
With so many competing, I can't possibly do it alone.
Joining me once again to keep drivers in check and crowds under control is professional wrestler, the always classy Miss Sassy Stephanie. No $1 million prize here. This is all for bragging rights, a greater cause, and a plastic road sign.
You may root for them all, but you'll never guess who wins.
Season 11, Fireball Run, Big Country.
Welcome to Eau Claire. This is Fireball Run.
Welcome to downtown Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Ever heard of it? Neither had I. But let me tell you, after spending a couple days here, I'll never forget it. Across town, there's a raging pub area that's big with the college scene. They also really get into the arts. Check it out. This is the Oxbow Hotel. Not only do they have a library of records, but they have a record player in every room. If hip isn't your thing, then how about a little posh?
This is the ultra-fabulous Lismore Hotel.
I love this hotel. From its top-notch restaurant, yet you are only steps away from the best coffee anywhere in ECDC. Beautiful outdoor sports in every direction, wineries, breweries, and spas. You can truly have a unique experience right here in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
This is day one. Today, teams from all over convene, register, go through tech inspection, and finally try their strategy on the easiest level of the Fireball Run game.
Welcome to the Fireball Run. Over the next 8 days and 2,000 miles, you'll receive several of these mission envelopes. Each contains clues leading to obscure historic artifacts, underdiscovered places, or unique challenges. Read them carefully because not all locations or tasks are the same. For points to count, you'll have to accomplish each task to the letter. This means arriving within a specific time frame and then returning with the photo as proof that you mastered the mission. Also, packed inside the envelopes are bonus locations. Now, I want to assure you that every single mission is real. However, I cannot say the same for bonuses. Off-routing to a bad bonus can seriously set your team back. And finally, randomly packed inside the envelopes are highway cards. Now, highway cards can either help or hinder your team, and some can be played for or against other teams. Remember, for the next 8 days, you all are just pawns on America's game board. The question is, should we get this game rolling? Yeah! Then Fireballers, get to registration!